Alright, what is up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris and today I'm back with another World Juniors video. A recap here of the quarterfinal game last night, the late 10:30 start between USA and Slovakia, and it was a 5-2 win for the United States, and they now move on and they play Finland tomorrow night at 9:30 here on Monday, January 4th. So now you have Canada playing Russia and the US playing Finland, and then those two winners will battle for gold here in the 2021 World Junior Championship. But overall, I honestly thought this was a good game from the United States. It wasn't their best game, though. I feel like both the Flyers prospects, Cam York and Bobby Brink, played well. But overall, it was pretty much the same lines, things like that. They didn't change anything with the lines, I don't think. You had Brink still on that second pair, pretty much got first-line minutes again. And then you have Brink still playing that left wing three with Berard and Farinacci. But overall, really just to start off in this one, that Brink line was doing damage early. Early again, they had a few chances with the United States generating a lot of zone time. They were moving the puck early, really quick up the ice. Slovakia ended up getting a power play here on 14:04. USA was really very good on this penalty kill, and at this penalty, they were 5 for 5 on the penalty kill throughout the whole tournament, so 100%. They took 3 penalties in this game, and they took 5 in the previous 5 games if you count that exhibition. I don't believe that's actually counted, but overall, again, still won 4 games, just took 5 penalties, you took 3 in 1 game. So again, they didn't play smart because they had some penalties that probably could have been avoided. There was a 2 and a 10 at one point, but then USA ends up getting a power play here at 10:25. Kaliev scores here, and it was a kind of a goal where they couldn't really get set up. They had a couple chances where they were just kind of passing the puck too much, and once they got in, they kind of just couldn't get that clean setup. Then they finally did. York over to Zegers, down low to Boldy, waited a couple minutes. All the Slovak defenders were just completely off of Kaliev, and Kaliev, wide open, shoots it on the one-timer and scores there to make it 1-0 USA. After that goal, it came up on the screen that USA has scored 23 unanswered goals since that empty net goal versus Russia, which was the pretty much the sealer in that one. And that was, again, they had a 3-game straight shutout streak. Oh my God, try saying that 5 times fast. And going into this one, but again, the Slovaks ended up getting a power play here at 7:30, and as I said, 2 and a 10 for a check to the head on Slaggert. Pretty good penalty kill, few shots, quality one-timer, but the USA did a pretty good job of pretty much taking all the lanes away there. Pretty solid period for the United States. I thought York and Brink played well. As I said, that line early, I thought York did a great job of just moving the puck up quick and things like that. I thought he did good on the power play as well. Slovakia was battling at this point, but it didn't look like they had much left in the tank, but don't go away because I was really mistaken on that a little bit. Second period, Caulfield gets a breakaway chance early. USA was moving the puck from blue line to blue line so well. 4-on-4 here at 15:27. Turcotte breakaway. That's 2 breakaways in the first 5-6 minutes of the period, and they didn't get 1 goal. And the Caulfield one was weird because he kind of had it where he shot it, hit the rebound, and if you've ever played hockey, you kind of know this feeling, and it sucks because you'll shoot and then you'll wave your stick and it hits the back of your blade or hits your stick or whatever, and it's so frustrating because there's times where if it doesn't hit the stick, it can go in. I honestly think that if this didn't hit the back of his stick, he might have been able to I guess just recover it and try to put it in. But overall, Turcotte ended up going backhand on the breakaway. He missed too. They had a couple tough plays and really tough plays behind the net, sloppy play, icing. And this was around the 10, 12, 13-minute mark of this period, and they didn't really do much to really help themselves. They were kind of just a lot. It seemed like every Slovakia chance in this period, it was generated by USA not, playing the way they should. They were causing their own problems, and that's kind of what it seemed like for most of the game. But they ended up getting a power play here at 11:08 the United States. They were moving the puck, not many shots, solid chances, and ended up getting killed off. 2-0 USA here. And it was a play where it was a shot from the point. It hit off Farinacci. It looked like it hit off Farinacci and then hit Slaggert, but they ended up giving it to Farinacci. He actually had a 2-goal game, and again, that is one of Brink's line mates. So they had some great ozone time and effort around this time. So really, after that power play kind of opened it up for them in the second. They looked like a little sloppy at times in the second, but that power play opened it up. Slovakia was really pressuring after the goal, though. They were fighting late in the period. USA ends up getting a power play here at 4:10. And then around 40 seconds later, they had a minute 21 of 5-on-3 time. Caulfield 3-0 bar down snipe. Great puck movement from him, Zegers, and York. And it was a play where it was just pass. Caulfield, he ripped it. Bar down right over the shoulder, and that made it 3-0. And then after this, this is where the shutout streak gets ended at 218 minutes and 53 seconds. So you had, it was 3-1 Slovakia, rough play off the glass. And you had USA making pretty much their own problems, not picking up an open guy. And again, it was a one-timer in the slot that beat Knight. It looked like it went right through his arm or went over his arm. I couldn't really tell from the angle. But again, it's still in the net there. Ended up being 3-1 Slovakia. And again, it was just a tough play because it was kind of a bad bounce off the glass. Nobody picked up the wide open guy for the one-timer and they ended up scoring. Overall, pretty good period for the United States, though. They had to be more crisp, I honestly thought, in the defensive zone at times, but they kind of had to take care of it now in the third period, and they pretty much did. Shots on goal were 27-10 in favor of the United States. They were shooting from all cylinders early in this third period, really controlling the pace. They're moving the puck. Slovakia ends up getting a power play here. And this was their third power play of the game. So they took 5, as I said, 5 all tournament. Now that's 3. York had a great block on this penalty kill. Great block shot on a one-timer, and then Knight actually made a save. It was like a block shot, came out into the slot, and Spencer Knight ended up making a really nice save on the ricochet play. And then Slovakia ended up getting one here, 3-2. Sanderson made a stupid turnover along the wall, which I did not understand at all because he had the time to go forehand, and he threw kind of like a meatball backhander like along the wall. And it just got stopped at the blue line, shot it. Nobody was in front picking up that Slovakian player, tipped it 5-hole on Knight. I didn't really understand what the idea of Sanderson was trying to do there. I kind of wish he just, picked up his head a little bit more, or maybe thought before what he was doing and then just maybe threw it up forehand or whatever. But again, that ended up making this a lot closer than it probably should have been. 4-2 USA here. They ended up getting one. Farinacci with around 4 minutes left. It was a great play. Brink ended up, that line again was just doing a lot of damage, working, in the zone, getting its own time. And they were really getting, some good, they had a good cycle going behind the net, and Farinacci ended up getting it, waited, and ended up, tucking a wraparound in to make it 4-2 here. And then Brink, as I said, he got the primary assist on that one, and then Beniers ended up getting a 5-2 goal here for the empty netter. It honestly was a pretty good finish to the game. Shots on goal were 43-17 in favor of USA. So overall, pretty good game. And as I said, now they move on to take on Finland, who had the upset yesterday, coming back from a 2-0 game against Sweden, where now Flyers prospect Emil Andre is eliminated, and Team Sweden, which was so weird because I feel like Sweden's getting just... They've had a lot of heartbreaking moments these past couple years. They had, they lost gold in 2018. Against Canada, and then now, this past year. So I feel like it kind of stinks because, again, I think Sweden was a really good team. A lot of people had them in there, but again, Finland is a good team as well. So USA's really got to buckle up here. It's Finland, and Canada and Russia left here, and obviously along with the United States. So overall, pretty good game for the United States. They were able to hold on, but I really hope that they can try to clear some things up going into this next game against Finland. So again, tomorrow night, Monday, January 4th at 9:30 Eastern Time on NHL Network. You can check that one out. Remember, guys, podcast articles, those links are on my channel. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.